I know all the players in the NBA are kind of shook right now because of that huge trade that just went down recently between Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis. But are you really going to compare the trade deadline to this?
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to well, we call you normies.
Most of you might know who Dennis Schroeder is, okay? Now, at the timing of this video, he has been traded to the Utah Jazz, all right? There were a lot of moves being done in the NBA, but most of you know the most profound one, the most prolific one, and that's the trade between the Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks, all right? But Dennis Schroeder was being interviewed by, I believe, NBC Sports. I'll leave a link to that article that I found it and this one in the description box. But he had an interesting take on the NBA trade deadline, okay? And I guess trades in general in the NBA. And I highly disagree with what he said, but, in the comment section, let me know your take if you already heard about this. But as you can see here from Outkick, NBA's Dennis Schroeder needs a reality check after comparing the trade deadline to modern slavery?
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, we're going to get into the article and read his perspective of how he came to this, particular perspective. But like I said, I highly disagree with it, and I think he was like really jumping out the window on this one. But let's dig in and get to it. For just $5 a month, please consider becoming a member of Welcome to Normieville. There you will find access to members-only videos and members-only live streams, as well as a host of other perks. Thank you for your consideration. Back to the video. The majority of NBA players are millionaires, with some even being billionaires, most notably LeBron James. Sometimes when a player is shipped out of his beloved city against his will, it's considered part of the business, quote unquote. You shake hands and take your millions elsewhere. Golden State Warriors guard Dennis Schroeder gave his thoughts on the NBA's trade deadline and insanely compared it to modern day slavery. Let me get it.
Enemy spotted.
In modern day America, slavery ceases to exist, but what we're not short on are casual millionaires who feel the need to educate the masses on human rights from an ivory throne. Yes, I've seen people, somebody, I believe it was in NFL, that made a comment talking about, inmates running the asylum and things of that nature. And no, make no mistake. No, some people might say things that might be insensitive, but the fact of the matter is you work for the company, right? The house always wins. And because they're paying you all this money, yes, they have a bit of power over you, just like anybody that works 9 to 5. Like me, I'm a normie. I work a 9 to 5. Guess what? I am at the mercy of the people I work for. Unless you own your own business, unless you end up doing something full-time, entrepreneurship-wise, like me. If I was doing, let's say, YouTube full-time, well, then I could say, you know what? Screw it. I'll do what I want to do. You work for Golden State. Now you work for Utah. They pay you millions of dollars to entertain the people on the basketball court. Guess what? They can do what they want. Not physically and not literally, but yes, they have a bit of power over you. And that's, again, what they say, quote unquote, let me see right here. It is part of the business right there. Part of the business. Okay. Dennis, I need you to remember that. To Schroeder, players in the already player-friendly NBA deserve more autonomy from the decisions made by their quote unquote masters / team owners who fork up millions in salary. Quote, it's like modern day slavery, NBC Sports Bay Area in an exclusive interview, Schroeder told NBC Sports. Now, real quick, let's cut to the quote in question via Twitter. You see it right here. Dennis Schroeder compares the NBA trade deadline to slavery. Quote, it's like modern slavery. It's modern slavery at the end of the day. Everybody can decide where you're going, even if you have a contract. Yeah, of course, we make a lot of money and we can feed our families. But at the end of the day, if they say you're not coming to work tomorrow, you're going over there, they can decide that they got to change that a bit. Let me enlarge this so you can read it while I'm talking, okay?
Huh?
Now, this can go for any workplace, as I said before. They pay you a lot of money to feed your families. And guess what? I'm a normie. At the end of the day, if my company says, hey, Mr. Normie, you're not coming to work tomorrow, we got to let you go. Guess what? I got to roll with it. Okay, I got to find another job. I got to put some more applications in. I got to go do something. Okay, sell jewelry, sell plasma, something. Right? Dennis Schroeder. If they don't want you no more, if they got to make a move, guess what? And if they relocate me, say, hey, man, you going from here to here. Well, if I want to keep that job, then I got to make that move. Now, if I don't want to keep the job, then I got some decisions to make. You got the same decisions. This is not slavery. You're not chained around your neck or your hands. Okay, you're not shackled to where they got to make you physically go somewhere. You still have a choice. Okay, now you might not like that choice. I think that's why you're saying this, because some people in the NBA might not like where they're going, but make no mistake, you have a choice. Okay, I don't see how you can compare this to slavery because they didn't have a choice. You do. You do.
Bitch, ain't no way.
Crazy.
Ain't no fucking way.
Back to the article. See it right there. I already showed it to you. Modern day slavery. This guy right here, this mouth breathing son of a gun. NBA fans were left scratching their heads at Schroeder's comments, dismissing them as fake news faster than you can say Luka Doncic based on the absurd leap in logic. Well, it wasn't a hoax. It wasn't fake news. And I read the quote already. They got to change that. Now, here's the other thing. Players already have so much autonomy. Like, you see people forcing trades all over the place, right? It's over the last, I would say, 10, 15 years, it's happened a lot. Players have a lot more autonomy over their own careers than they used to. Because back in the day, you going here and that was it. You couldn't force a trade. I mean, you could sit out. I mean, I think Pippen tried that one time, and some other people tried that. Look where it got them. You really lost money, and your stock plummeted because now you look defiant. You know what I mean? So, but again, you still got a choice. Schroeder's comments arrived after the shocking Luka Doncic trade in Dallas, which shipped the unfortunate soul to the sunny beach of Los Angeles, California, to join the Lakers. Luka got traded and got 5 effing NBA first teams, Schroeder noted. All-stars, he brought money to them. NBA Finals last year and $117 million. Where's my money counter? He can't sign now because he got traded. That's no state income tax. Okay? So, yeah, he got millions of dollars. But guess what? And yes, they went to the finals last year. But, hey, man, look at the NFL. Look at any 3-letter organization sport. This happens all the time, B. You got to deal with it. Unlike slavery, the NBA is a business where either party can withdraw participation. There you go. You got a choice. Schroeder, playing in his 12th season and having been traded 5 times, apparently doesn't mind modern day slavery if it includes a fat paycheck. Exactly. So now you want to say something. You've been in the league for 12 years. Now it's stuck on slavery. You have been fortunate. Your skills have been good enough where you can last 12 seasons. You know, some of these guys only get, 5 or 6, maybe 2? Look at freaking, what's his name? Look at your boy, what's his name? Bronny. The only reason he got in the league was because of his dad. Look at his stats. I did a video on it. He's got like negative statistics. I mean, how long is he going to get to play? If he continued, quote, from now on, I see it even more crazier than it was because to trade somebody like that, nobody's safe. Not even Steph Curry is safe. Probably when I see that, it's a effed up business. Now, see, that's what everybody's tripping about because this trade blew everybody's mind so much so that people they feel like they can get the boot. And really, it's always been that way. Y'all just felt safe because y'all didn't see any big moves being made. But now that this move got made, now everybody's like, oh man, now everybody's freaking clutching their pearls. Now everybody's like, I gotta protect my neck out here, huh? Schroeder, the self-appointed human rights guru born in Germany, give him that, also spoke about the owner of an overseas team, which by his logic puts him in the same seat as the slave owners he proclaims exist in the NBA. Quote, it's always exciting to see you guys, the media, probably, Schroeder said. For me, being in my 12th season, business is bit. Whoa, wait, that's the wrong one.
Bitch, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Business is business. I got my own team in Germany. I know how it works. For me, it's business at the end of the day. So you just... I got my own team in Germany. I know how it works. For me, it's business at the end of the day. Quote unquote, business is business. So this guy talks out of both sides of his mouth. On one end, oh, it's like slavery. On the other end, business is business. I know how it works. I wish these guys would shut up. I mean, granted, you might have came from, a lower point in your life before you made it big, but you're there now, okay? You don't speak for us anymore. And that goes for any athlete. That goes for any celebrity. You don't speak for us anymore, okay? I'm sorry to say it, but speak for the people that's in your caliber now. You're in a higher echelon. Speak about that, okay? Stop trying to identify with us because you're not with it. And I hate to say it, but, and this doesn't apply to every situation, but in this particular case, you trying to make it, stop it. Stop it. It's not slavery. It's business, okay? You have free will still. Make a decision. You just said, okay, I'll go there. Just like Luka. He could have said, nah, man, I'm going to go back to my country. No, he took the trade. He's over there doing press conference right now with the GM. He's over there smiling with LeBron. He'll be in the lineup this weekend. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry for ranting, y'all. Hopefully the headphone game, hopefully that wasn't too loud. All right, but y'all see it. He akins the trade deadline to slavery. Bullshit. And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just normally here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports and entertainment. Let me know what you think about this ridiculous perspective and take down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell. And we're out of the door, and I will see you on the next video.